Thrilling News, Pampist, Imagination and a Martin Street to favourite off the two, set and ready. Racing, Thrilling News only away fair, cops the check soon after the start. Hot Pootie's leg to the lead from Imagination, who cuts the rails. Then we've got Pampist is pretty handy. In behind them we go to Lamar's Lady out wide of the Electra Fantasy. Inside for Martin Street, your favourite Thrilling News is back at the tail. Hot Pootie generally runs on like the mother-in-law, and she's gotten them by 3 or 4 lengths, and they won't stop her today. Hot Pootie, Imagination in second, then Pampist and out wide Electra Fantasy. Hot Pootie all of the way. Imagination, Pampers, then Electra Fantasy. Thrilling News got carved out of it early. Then we had Lamar's Lady, Martin Streak and Strike Once. Has been back at the tail of the field. I wouldn't know how the mother-in-law runs on because I've never had one and I probably never will, but I couldn't think of anything else to say. Runs on strong, Brian. That's what Hot Pootie generally does, and when it legs straight to the front, they weren't going to stop it today. And start number 33, win number 2 for 5, Hot Pootie. 6 Imagination second, 4 Pampist will crank up your first 4. And then 1 Electra Fantasy. What's Thrilling News? He got castled soon after the start. Bang, off the 3. And he was a spent force at that moment. Hot Pootie drove straight to the Captain Carlos Cheverton, Global Doe and Cha-Cha Chainsaw to the outside. Motherly favourite from 1, set and ready. Racing, she gets away okay. Motherly, Maud's midfield embezzlement shows more speed to the lead from inside there. Cheverton, Global Dolls with them. Motherly gets a hunt through now. Winner, the pacemaker travels okay. Then Dolly Scramble, Fancy Millie, Captain Carlos, Cha-Cha Chainsaw. Embezzlement's out wide on the track, but he's well in from Motherly. Cheverton and Global Doll inside there. Fancy Millie, then back to Dolly Scramble. Captain Carlos unsighted with Cha-Cha Chainsaw. He hasn't been a winner for a little while, I don't think, embezzlement, but once we saw the big red fawn dog jump the boxes today, he's won numerous races over the middle distance, so they weren't going to get past him once he was in front. Embezzlement straight to the front, stays out wide on the track, but that's his racing style. Motherly kicked up along the inside of Global Doll, and Cheverton was with them as well. Out wide on the track, though, Embezzlement just races right away in the straight to win by a big space. 1 will be second, the 4 and then the 6, 18, 19. Gee, that's low flying. His previous best was at 18.55. Previous best at 18.55, and he's going to be 4 next year. And he's gone his quickest race by a big space. Embezzlement legged it straight to the front. And box number 7 in the black. Last few load away, green lights through. Bunny set sail up towards the boxes. There and ready. Racing, Fancy Toby astride slow, and look at Thrilling Sprat go early. Higgs to the lead from Thrilling Sneak, and booming underneath them all was Mark's Pet. Big carnage around the first bend, and Thrilling Sprat's put a giant-sized hole in them. Fancy Toby runs to second, and behind them we've got Ascending Force and Mark's Pet, and off the track is Indeed Unique. Then we go back to Beatrix Cadeau, the others in another race, Surf and Ellen, Thrilling Sneak. Thrilling Sprat's got them by a dozen. Fancy Toby closes off late to second, but Thrilling Sprat's well in. Fancy Toby, Indeed Unique, and then Ascending Force. Back to Beatrix Cadeau. Thrilling Sneak got clobbered at the start. Surfing L's been back, and Mark's Pet has been the one at the tail. As Tony Lee would say, way too good. Just absolutely speared out from the outside alley, trouble into the first bend, and she has won by a big space. Fancy Toby has taken ground off the pacemaker late in the piece. Then we had a 6, Indeed Unique, and the 1, Ascending Force, 7, 2, 6, and 1. And there was trouble at the start with the Dino. My Jack Attack, Tellison Blue, Gentle Attack, and Thrilling Sight. Favourite drawn out wide in the pink, set and ready. Racing, Thrilling Sight leaves okay along with Kissin Kate and Punk Dino. Thrilling Sight, My Jack Attack muscles up and he drives to the lead. Favourites and Big Bother. Out of the pack, Corborn Stars races to second. Inside Punk Dino. Then we've got Kissin Kate, Gentle Attack out the back there. Thrilling Sight and Gems. But up they come, My Jack Attack. Corborn Stars and Punk Dino. Close for fourth. Kissin Kate was there. Thrilling Sight made ground late. Gentle Attack was still there. Then we had Tellison Blue and Gems out the back. My Jack Attack, $3.70 and $1. There was some action in the race. The 8 jumped out, but then there was a line of 3 or 4, and My Jack Attack back and forth, and then he got a split along the rails, and he barreled on through. Out of the pack came Corborn Stars and a Punk Dino. But on the swing, and it's My Jack Attack's got them parcelled here. He races well clear of 1 Corborn Stars, 7 Punk Dino, and it will be Kissin Kate to fourth. The 3 just in front of 6 Gentle Attack. Let's see what happened out wide. The 7 went across, but the 8 couldn't muster. The 3's come out, crashed into the 7, and that's caused trouble for the 8. Gee, Kissin Kate, she just wanted to run out today. Normally she's cutting down towards the rails. But what I've observed of her anyway, My Jacket. Passer Guy, Lochinvar Lorado and a Winsome Flash. And see the little yapper from box number 2. She's right down the front of the boxes, looking to step straight to the front. They're off, and she does. Have a yap, puts a couple of links on. Assegai up along the inside. Buttney Boy tries to hold the rails, swooping around the outsiders. Winsome Flash. Buttney Boy got off the rails. Let the run through there for Lochinvar Lorado. And behind them, and Blazing's relatively handy and looking to run now. Winsome Flash is on the drift, and Diamond Raider the last one. Have a yap. She's only away by 4 or 5 lengths at the moment. Assegai goes a big race. Here's them Blazing whipping to the outside of Lochinvar Lorado, but it's all Have a yap. She's well in, and Blazing second. Maybe Lochinvar Lorado to third for the Double D Schofield trifecta. It's in a photo with Assegai, then Buttney Boy, Winsome Flash and Diamond Raider. Hasn't been too flash at the back. We went too flash with our 2 to beat 1. Quinella trifecta first 4 with the 1 wanting to run off the bend. Run off the rails into the first bend, but the little yapper, Have a yap. She's given them 1 again. Will it be the Double D Schofield trifecta? No, I was wrong. I was dead set wrong. 2 will beat the 7. 4 will hold on to third. I thought the 6 had put in a dive, Lochinvar Lorado, but no, it was just off. 2, 7, 4 and 6, not the Double D Schofield trifecta. Close, but no Double D cigar. Away they go. She hit the ground running, did Have a yap. Assegai was away pretty quickly. Then Buttney Boy just couldn't hold the rails here. The 4's got in his face, and around this big favourite Alabaster. Drawn out wide, box 8 in the pink. Bunny sets sail up towards the starting point. There and ready. Racing, Alabaster away fair. Billy Possible spears out along there with Big Sam's Girl. Real On Rapture has the rails, and Alabaster wheels around them 3 and 4 wide. Run through now, World Cup miss. Then we've got Big Lass, and out the back there, Jetson Bell and Bear Cub on the swing. The downgrader, Real On Rapture, Rapturous away. Real On Rapture, Alabaster. There may be World Cup miss or Billy Possible. That's tight. And then we had Big Lass making up some back to Big Sam's Girl, and Jetson Bell has been back towards the tail. Real On Rapture downgrades, delivers in the last. Punters climbed into it late as well. Didn't get away that quickly, but accelerated through along the inside of Barely Possible. Alabaster was trapped out wide, and on their heels we had a World Cup miss. They come to the bend though, and a Real On Rapture had them parcelled the 2. 8 will be second. And then the tight photo between a 6 World Cup miss will just outfinish the 4 Barely Possible. 2, 8, 6 and the 4. Real On Rapture by Brett Lee from Real On Melody for the Real On To It Syndicate. And Ron O'Regan, the trainer at Taparo. Alabaster second, Benny Craig. 6 World Cup miss has been third for Phil Green ahead of the 4 Barely Possible. Away they go. The 1 and the 2 weren't that quick away, but all the action was out in the middle of the track. And look at the giant size gap for Real On Rapture to run through.